Go.
Yellow journalism makes up most of today's newspapers and magazines that catch our eyes. I'm here today to talk to you about yellow journalism and to convince you that it isn't something you should encourage, rather that it's something you should be opposed to. Personally, if I'm in a grocery store and I see the magazine rack and I see a magazine that has a headline like so-and-so catches so-and-so sleeping with so-and-so, it's going to distract me and I'm going to be interested. I can't help it. However, yellow journalism is not okay. It portrays news in an unprofessional manner. Yellow journalism misleads the people reading it by focusing on lies rather than fact. It can harm people through the exaggeration if the related headlines are bad enough, and journalists that use this method are only interested in taking your money. They are not interested in honest news. To begin with, yellow journalism is misleading. According to Heather Blevins on historyofjournalism.onmason.com, yellow journalism places more importance on scandal-mongering and sensationalism than fact. For example, this 2010 issue of National Enquirer details Obama's exploding marriage. However, something that personal is a thing that would be kept between Michelle and Obama and other involved people. Something like that would not be released to the public or a tabloid magazine. Second, exaggerations made by yellow journalism can hurt the people the articles are focused on. The same 2010 issue of National Enquirer also details the Biggest Loser's diet being behind a contestant's death. Upon further research, I learned that the only contestant that has died is Damien Greganius. Damien's wife, Nicole, also stated that he died of ITP, an autoimmune disease. ITP is a rare autoimmune disease that causes bleeding in the brain. So, needless to say, the cause was something completely different than the show's diet. This misinformation could have been very harmful to the show. It could have caused things like a decrease in views, negative criticism, and it could have even gotten the show canceled. Again, the article about Obama could have also been harmful. It could have damaged his career in many different ways. In the 1960s, John F. Kennedy almost got impeached for social issues like cheating on his wife. If the public had taken this headline to heart when this magazine was released, and had also chosen to use the same methods with Obama, the results could have been catastrophic for him. Some magazines that use yellow journalism are the National Enquirer, People, Private Eye, Globe, and the National Examiner. All of these risk harming people and organizations. Magazines that don't use yellow journalism are Time and Life. These magazines are more focused on delivering quality news, not exaggerating and taking your money. Journalists that use yellow journalism are only interested in sales and your money. They make up stories or exaggerate in order to attract readers that will willingly pay for the lies they put in their newspapers or magazines. This does nothing but waste your money. Some people pay the magazine or newspaper fee on a regular basis, like every time they go to the store, and some people even subscribe. It may not seem like much, but eventually it will add up. According to the National Enquirer site, you can expect to pay $110 a year for continuous issues. Again, although that doesn't sound like much, there are other and better things that you could spend that $110 on, like bills. Also, if you started saving $110 a year when your first child is born, how much of their college tuition do you think you could pay? I hope my speech has opened your eyes and exposed the true nature of yellow journalism. Yellow journalism is dishonest. It focuses on deceit rather than fact. It is harmful. If the related headlines are negative enough, it can cause harm to people and organizations. And it is also a waste of money. If I've influenced you, and you are currently buying magazines or newspapers using yellow journalism, I encourage you to open your eyes and save your money.